What's up, everybody? This is Getcartervision. We can jump right into it. I guess the main motherfucking question I got is, does having a high body count necessarily correlate with sexual experience? You know, cause I've spoke to a lot of women about this, you know, and they all said that it depends, but mainly leaning towards the no, not really side. You know, and the same for a lot of men with a lot of high body counts, man. Because we've been taught that people with high body counts are the cool people. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that had sex with 100, 200, 300 people, we like, damn, man. Shit, I wished I had that shit. Oh man, shit. That motherfucker was getting all the pussy, man. He was getting all the shit. Oh yeah, shorty was getting all the dick, boy. Shit, man. I bet she a motherfucking freak, man. On my kids, boy. Whole time, that motherfucker. Ooh wee. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know a lot of times, man. I'm gonna talk about the niggas for a second. I know a lot of times, man, niggas have slept with women that had a high body count and the women just laid there like a fucking starfish. They wasn't fucking. Or better yet, they wasn't fucking back. You know, the nigga had to do all the work, he had to do all the huffing and puffing and shit, trying to clench his butt cheeks and shit, you know, to stop from coming too early, you know, cause he tired. You know, your arms and your chest can only last so long when you packing some ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you packing her down, you packing it, you know what I'm saying? Like it's only so long you gonna be able to last cause the other person don't fuck back. You know, that's what happens. You know, I know a lot of dudes that had sex with high body count women and they wasn't shit, man. You know, and the same on the female side. The same on the woman's side. I put it like that. The same on the woman's side. It's like you know, I know some women that said the same fucking thing, man. Most of the niggas that they was fucking, they just laid there, didn't do shit, and they themselves as the woman was doing all the fucking. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it's so weird to me, man. Cause you would think that the motherfucker with the high body count will be able to turn some shit out. That's not necessarily true. Based off my observation, that's not necessarily true. Now, I'll admit, I ain't got no high body count. I'm talking about observations from talking to other people. I ain't got no outstanding high body count. I ain't been with no goddamn 60, 80, 90, 200, 400 people and shit like that. But I'm not knocking the people that do so. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a motherfucking question. That's all I'm doing. I'm just asking a motherfucking question. And this is the shit that nobody talks about. Yeah. Nobody talks about this, man. Nobody talks about this, man. You know, and nobody asks these types of questions about body counts because we're taught to just go out there and just have sex with a bunch of people and just get in some fucking. You're not necessarily taught how to fuck these people. You just taught about just go out there and fuck them. You know what I'm saying? And we live in a weird world, man. We live in a motherfucking weird world. I'll even talk shit about myself. I've been with a few high body count women before. And most of the time, the motherfuckers just laid there. Straight up. They wasn't really doing shit. I found myself getting tired, you know, dick going limp, fast as hell from doing all the fucking burning out, losing my damn breath and shit. And meanwhile, she just laying there. Oh, you can't last long with me. I've been with a bunch of dudes who could last long. That's good for you. You know, that's cool. That's good for you. I can't last long in that shit because you ain't doing nothing. I'm doing most of the fucking. You just laying there like a goddamn bump on a log, ain't doing shit, and then you wonder why niggas don't last too long in that motherfucker. You ain't think about that shit, huh? You know, shit. It's only so long that a nigga could hold his arms up while you packing the pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's only so long you could do that shit. Then you gotta get on your elbows. Then when your elbows get tired, you gotta get up on your hands again and clench your shoulders and shit. Hit that shit like that. You get tired of that shit, man. You get tired of that, man. You know? And it's wild, man. I've experienced the shit my damn self, man. You know, and it's man. Once again, is having a high body count necessarily correlated to sexual experience? Is it really? And nobody asks these types of questions nor talks about it. Yet and still, we brag about having sex with a bunch of people and high body counts and all this shit, and nobody talks about this. And then, even then, how did the person achieve the necessary body count? Were they honest and straightforward with all the people, or were they just lying just to get some dick or some pussy and shit because they was afraid to tell their true intentions? You know what I'm saying? Because I noticed one other thing too. A lot of the dudes, especially women too, but a lot of the dudes that really lie for pussy, you know, based off the shit that they told me, they was just running through motherfuckers. You wasn't doing actual fucking. You was just, you know, you was just fucking and then you got up and left. What's the point? But yo, man, I'm gonna stop this motherfucking video, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. Like, we need to start questioning these things, man. Real talk. We need to start questioning these motherfucking things, man. I'll talk to y'all later. If you like what you just heard, feel free to subscribe to Getcartervision on Patreon, where it's an online community of self-improvement, growth, and development through art. Go ahead and check it out. And don't forget to stream my shit too. It's streaming everywhere. Whole time.